How would you rate the Hot Toys Q1 2023 releases? And don't you worry, I'm going to make your life easy. So yeah, we're going to talk about, and actually it goes perfect to where I need it to be. But essentially we had 11 releases thus far, and I'll just get rid of the banner to make it easy. We got 11 releases thus far in 2023, and we're at March 5th. So we're getting, in another 25 days or whatever, we'll be at the end of Q1 2023. And as far as I'm aware, I've been keeping, catalog of this pretty effectively. I feel like maybe I don't think I missed anything. If I have, let me know in the chat. But I want to ask you guys, what do you think of the releases thus far for 2023? Have they been mostly hits, mostly misses? I like to kind of look at these every quarter or maybe sooner and then sort of see, what the trends are. So Carlos, I want to ask you, thus far into 2023, how do you think Hot Toys is doing?
Well, can you hear me? Yeah. So I think, overall, man, I would have actually said that this was actually a decent quarter because we would have gotten the DeLorean. We got an Iron Man Mark I, which is a very iconic Iron Man. And which one else was? Oh, and because we got Captain America, Sam Wilson, which arguably is probably like one of the best figures from what I've seen and people have said, not only this year, but like even last year. It's just incredible, right? The problem is that the Mark I, when you plug in it with the USB, because I do have it, the little fan at the back spins and you can't turn it off. So if you want to have the lights on, so it's kind of unusable. So that kind of killed it for certain collectors who like to turn on their figures. It's awesome, but it comes with its flaws. The DeLorean, well, we just finished talking about it with so many QC problems. So the fact that, Shang-Chi has big titties, Ahsoka has probably, there's so many, how would I put it? I don't like the way the Ahsoka ended up coming out as far as the head sculpt, but it was also very resembles of the prototype. Wonder Woman 84 has a giraffe neck. We have a neon tech, and we have Target exclusive King Shark. So I don't really think that, Q1 was probably the best out there. I mean, it would have been a solid, but the best thing we got, I guess, is the one of the best figures in the last year, maybe year and a half, which is the Sam Wilson Captain America. So because of that, I will say that it's its only saving grace, but I guess you can say it was just I don't know if we can call it a flop because it has such a amazing figure in there. Yeah, but it has such a long neck. You know what I mean?
That's true.
So it's just a long and the Batman XC suit. The head scope is better, yeah, but the Batman XC suit, I don't know anything about it.
I have it right here.
It looks pretty cool.
Hey, okay, there you go. Cool. So I can't speak to that, but maybe Dan can. It looks dope, but I just don't.
Sick, dude.
I didn't realize how big of a Batman fan Dan was until I watched his collection tour, and I was like, shit. I was like, Dan is a big Batman fan.
This is Batman
Let me solo you.
Hot Toys. Yeah.
So yeah, dude, that's a beefy boy right there.
Oh
yeah,
this is a big boy.
That's huge.
Yeah.
See, that looks cool. That definitely does. Yeah. Would you say it articulates well?
I don't even know what the hell that is, but it's so cool.
Exactly. Yeah. Were we asking, Carlos?
No, I was just asking if it articulates well.
Oh, dude, you want to see it real quick? Hold on, bro.
Yeah, does it articulate well, Dan?
You want to see
hold on,
I'll
solo you again.
On, man.
Dude.
Name one big Batman figure that can do that.
He can do
holding
a split.
His cock, but
damn. Okay.
Oh yeah.
We'll go up and down.
That one's a win.
Put your hand up and
this thing, his arm can fully go all the way around.
Okay. So the armor is kind of like Iron Man armor. It looks like for the shoulder pad, it pops out when you articulate.
You can take the tape off. You can do all kinds of stuff to it, man.
So I guess we got 2 badass figures out of it. Damn.
Yeah.
Okay. So is it like on a body with like armor, or is it like a traditional action figure?
I think the chest is all one piece, like an armor, except for the split. Obviously, I think that's all sculpted, but then the rest of it's a body with like a suit under. Because all the armor pieces.
Because it looked like you went all the way around on the arm.
Yeah, I went all the way around. Yeah.
Damn.
So
that's articulation.
Yeah.
Right
So
there.
so the arms are separate pieces for sure.
Okay.
And then even the armor plates and panels, they all slide and up and down. So you can.
Because I have the 3-0 Berserk Guts, but that's like a giant action figure. It's not a traditional 6-scale figure with like armor.
Does anyone here have that Captain America Sam Wilson though?
Yeah, I do.
Damn, you do too?
Dope.
Let me see.
Yeah.
Dan's got everything.
Would you say that it's better than your XC suit?
I think the Sam Wilson is the figure for Hot Toys. Probably the best figure that's been released so far. I mean, this thing is
Damn.
this thing's incredible too. Like this is definitely close.
Yeah.
But I think that Sam Wilson cap just has a whole nother presence to it. It's fucking crazy.
Let me see.
I
Go
think
get
it's
it.
got to be. I think technically though,
It's like way too big, dude. That the wingspan.
What'd you say,
I tried
go get
posing
it?
it.
Hall, dude.
I tried posing
Carlos.
it on like me and Mario show, and it's like, bro.
well, that's the thing, Dan.
That's
So
cool.
Chrome Mando, I think, was
cool.
technically Q4 of 22. So that's
Yeah.
why if he was included in this list, that might have helped.
That'd be
boost it a
another
little
one.
bit, too.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah, because
saying.
Chrome
Yeah.
Mando is amazing. It's a
Yeah.
really, really nice figure.
Yeah.
So that
I got
that
that
would
coming
be
on Tuesday.
nice. You're gonna love it,
Chrome
dude.
Mando?
Just-
Romando is amazing.
Just be
I'm
careful.
waiting
I
for the
will say-
diecast.
dude. You could. They make diecast parts custom, don't they, Carlos? Isn't there a
They
custom
do.
maker?
They made
for that?
yeah. Someone made a custom.
Yeah, and it's
one.
all Velcro, so you can just get a diecast and Velcro it on. So as long as it holds, but
Yeah.
other than that, yeah. But I would say, Dean, like just with the original, when you're using the rifle, if you use the rifle at all, just make sure you peg it in slowly,
Oh,
and then when you
hell
pull it
yeah.
out, because that thing I snapped mine off in the peg. Luckily, Sideshow
Oh,
did
shit.
an exchange for me. Yeah, Dan, Sideshow did an exchange for me, but I snapped the peg off inside the holder. So now he's got the rifle on him, and I'm just not taking it off. I'm like, it's staying on there. So But yeah. But anyway, so Dean, what do you think about this? I mean, these are the releases thus far in Q1 23. What do you think here? Mostly hits, mostly misses, kind of mediocre.
Yeah, it's very meh to me. Although I'm mostly a Star Wars fan, so like,
Yeah.
I mean the Ahsoka, turned out pretty cool. I think. I mean, if she's just gonna stand in a very static pose, you can't pose that thing. You're gonna destroy it. Clone
Ahsoka?
Trooper, it's cool. Yeah, dude, with the
She has shoulders,
body,
seamless
dude.
shoulders. Yeah.
Oh, right.
And
Can't
arms.
do
Yeah.
shit with that figure. Save for maybe a photo or two, and then call it a day on the rest of the time you own that figure. The Clone Trooper, they're pretty cool. It's hard to fuck up a Clone Trooper, so like that's cool to see. But the Shang-Chi turned out so weird. And when it first popped up, I was like, damn, this thing looks amazing.
Yeah.
And then somebody pointed out the titties, and I was
That
like,
was me.
That was Will.
yeah.
yeah,
that was
totally.
wild.
I
If
ruined
you
it
watch
for
that
everyone.
episode live, I'm like, I do a complete 180 on that figure.
Yeah.
The Mark One is cool. I saw that at a comic book store. It looks pretty cool, and it got the USB, so like that's cool. You just sold me on the XC suit. I don't know what the hell that was. So maybe I'm coming around on this list. I mean, the DeLorean kind of kills it, right?
Yeah,
I
the
mean,
DeLorean. Yeah.
that took up the first half of the show.
Yeah, it did.
Neon Tech, I'll never ever support Neon Tech. I think they're fucking garbage. Sorry if you like them, I just don't.
I have a neon tech.
You don't like it, though,
I'm
do you,
sorry.
Carlos? He doesn't
No, I
like
don't
it.
have one.
He doesn't.
I
like
don't have one.
it. Oh, I thought you did. I thought it was exclusive you bought or something.
The
No, they
Wonder
did
Woman-
make a neon tech exclusive though. They did.
The Wonder Woman turned out so bad, and I was so excited for it, and it just like didn't come out good. Like the face it's just I don't really see Gal Gadot. The sculpted
They don't like
hair,
Gal Gadot.
I thought was a cool choice until now, and I'm like, oh, this I don't like this at all. And then, like you said, with the neck, it looks weird. King Shark, it's take it or leave it. It is what it is. It's just it's not a very strong Q1, but it's not the worst one I've ever seen.
I don't even think it's that good. I think literally 2 figures now I can say they're good.
Well, I would say Sam
Sam
Captain
Wilson.
America, Sam Wilson is a
Didn't
win.
the Tony Stark Mark V suit up? Was that this year?
I think that was Q4. Yeah, I think that was Q4.
The
technically.
bottom from Captain America down, save for Shang-Chi, is not bad. Captain America, XC suit, Mark 1, Ahsoka, Clone
Yeah.
Trooper. Like
And
those
I
are all
know-
solid.
And I will say, Dean, I have
problem is-
Shang-Chi in hand, and I've written the review, and I'm just filming it now. And I will just give you guys a little bit of spoiler. The titties are a little bit of a problem, but you can work around it. It can be posed away. It can
That's
be
a
posed away.
sentence no man has ever said.
I think I've seen people fill that like
Yep,
the chest.
you can use
So,
foam.
like,
I haven't done
yeah.
that, Dan, but I've seen people do that and done it effectively. They take the
Looks
Iron
better.
Man foam. I think Anthony,
Yeah.
a 6-scale posers, something like that. Like, I
Yeah,
forget
yeah,
his YouTube,
yeah,
But he
that
was
was it.
posting the Iron Man foam and he put it down in there. But I was like, I got to ask him how he got it in
Yeah,
there.
that's wild. I don't know.
Because you can't really get it in through the neck area. It's not going to go. So I'm wondering how he got it up under there.
You're not trying hard enough, bud.
Yeah, I guess so, dude.
I think the
So
only
anyway.
problem though is that with the Mark One is that the USB feature is just unusable because you literally can't stop the fan if you want to turn on the lights. So that kind
Oh,
of
really?
sucks,
So the fan's
yeah.
always going to be running if you have it on.
and it's loud, and you have to see, and then the lights won't work. So that's the only way to fix it is if you somehow cut off the batteries or power going to the fan. But then who wants to do that to their hot toy at that point?
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, so
Yeah, that makes sense. Well, Dan, what do you think about this? Round this one out for us. What do you think about this Q1 from Hot Toys here?
I think it's overall, like, I think it was solid. Maybe not like amazing, but I think it was solid. Like, you know, the Mark One was cool. XE suit, Captain America are all great. Like Ahsoka, I think Ahsoka looks pretty damn good. Minus I mean, she doesn't quite look like Rosario, but I think it's one of those ones where it's like it's close enough, and from certain angles, it definitely does. It can look like her. Because I think in the photography and some of the final product shots were kind of weak. So like sometimes she looked a little cross-eyed in a few of them. That's just bad lighting. But like
She does have purrs though. doesn't
yeah,
she?
yeah, but the way they lit it, they made it because you know, like if you have too strong light on one side and then not enough on the other, like the glow from the eye makes it look cross-eyed. So like I've seen a few in-hand pictures from Primetime Reviews. He posted on his channel, and it looks really good, I think. So I'm pretty happy with that one. And then like you guys said, the Clone Trooper, it's cool. Shang-Chi was I was, you know, Shang-Chi is pretty dope, but like I was never gonna get that figure, and especially more so now that he has like titties. So like
I got it, and I still love it.
I think it was pretty
Has
solid
issues.
though. It's a
Let me-
solid figure though.
Let
like,
me ask.
for what it
Let me
is.
ask you guys this in
What's up,
terms
Dean?
of the Ahsoka,
Yeah.
because for me, Ahsoka existed before. I mean, this isn't just to me, but Ahsoka existed before Rosario Dawson.
Yeah.
And to me, I just don't like Rosario Dawson as Ahsoka. Like, I'm just not buying it. Maybe eventually she'll win me over, but like, I don't need this head sculpt to look like Rosario Dawson to enjoy it as Ahsoka.
That's true.
Is that I could see why some people would be upset. Like, well, it's not Rosario Dawson. It's like, well, like to me, she's not Ahsoka anyway. So I'm just wondering if like that, like anybody else feels that way.
I really like her as Ahsoka,
if
but I
like,
don't have a
it
clue.
needs to look like her.
Right.
do I
think-
need the Ahsoka figure to look like the Ahsoka character from the TV show? Yes, I do. That is yes.
I get, Dean, where you're coming from, though, because you
I
could
do,
say it's
yeah.
sort of like a hybrid. But I do think
Yeah.
since they're going for Rosario and that's the character they're trying to recreate, I do think it's
Yeah,
important
'cause,
they
like,
capture that.
This doesn't look like Ahsoka from the Clone Wars cartoon, but like that's
Right.
fine with me because like it is Ahsoka. Like
Right.
it doesn't need to.
I mean, you can even say that doesn't look like Ahsoka. It looks like a frog more than anything.
It looks like John Travolta in Ahsoka.
It doesn't look like John Travolta as
Jesus.
Ahsoka.
Go
Oh
back
my
and look
God.
at it. It's not. It's like
Yeah. That's true. That's true. Well, guys,
That's funny.
thank you for your wonderful thoughts on that one.